Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prof. We're back here with our FM23 playthrough, the ABC Journeyman, back with Coventry City, club number 9, and we're back in another season with them. We haven't changed clubs just yet. I'll tell you why. Yeah, folks, we did have the opportunity. Well, we didn't have the opportunity. We did have a number of Premier League managers changing places. A number of the teams right at the top. I think Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and a few others all changed their manager. It was a bit of a managerial merry-go-round. But the only club that we could go to with the rules of this save, i.e. of the clubs starting with the letters that we've opened up, so that's A all the way through to F, was Brighton. And when I noticed the Brighton job was available, which I think was only a couple of days after it became available, I wasn't able to apply for the job. Don't really understand why, but you can see they're probably pleased they chose the man they did, because they're currently sitting top of the table after 5 games, winning their first 5 games, although they had a tough task against us, even though we were down to 10 men. So we have been busy in the transfer market. Obviously, there was some people who said it probably is about the right time to move on, but we can only move on if there is an opportunity or place to move after that really poor run of form. Well, we clearly had to do something, and we have. So out of the club have gone a bunch of people. We have got rid of Zeke Belford, our goalkeeper, who's gone to Luton for £350,000. Pretty pleased with that one, because I didn't really rate him. Also out of the club, Leland, Zvorved Popovic, and somewhere in all of this, Danny Barjones has also left the club as well. So we are, a few of our key players missing. However, we have been busy. As you can see, a bunch of players on loan as well going out of the club. So we needed to bring some players in, and we've been busy there. So backline was important to shore up, and so we have brought in at right back 23-year-old Sadri Shadarold. Decent player on a free transfer, 23 years old, as I said, up to £33 million this guy's worth, so I think he was definitely a decent right back. You can see he started pretty well. On the left side, Ricardo Lang is the new player there. We bought him in from Brentford for £15 million. Pretty pleased with this signing. We've bought in a couple of loan players, one from Real Madrid, Alex Martin, who has been mainly off the bench at the minute, but he's certainly a decent player, can play in a variety of different places. And alongside him, Nicholas Moran, who also started a couple of goals in the Premier League so far, but you can see really, really good dribbling technique, agility, and look at those mentals, absolutely fantastic. Around them, you can see we have also brought in a little bit more on the right side of midfield to support Leo CM Papot for £15 million from the Dutch leagues. It's not worth an awful lot of money, but I think he certainly provides us with an option out there. And we have brought in another goalkeeper after we lost Belford. It looked like De Vos was also leaving, but you can see here we have brought in Ramiro Gomez from Southampton, who was relegated, and he is a 32-year-old Argentinian. Started pretty strongly, and certainly he has pushed De Vos back to the bench. I think we are trying to get rid of De Vos at the minute and get the money in for him, but at the minute I think the squad is actually looking really good, and more specifically the bench is looking strong, which is nice. So we've got players that we can bring off that bench to affect the game, and that's something we did not have before. This season has gone reasonably well. It's not been the start we had in the other seasons, but we've certainly not started poorly. We've not continued the poor run that we had last season. A very, very good pre-season, won all of the games out in the US. And then we started off with a 1-1 draw at home against Blackburn. Nicholas Moran with his first goal for the club. It was nice to get that. So we got the draw out of there. Tough loss away against West Ham. We were up in this 1-0 and then 2 late goals from them. They really offered very, very little. Made me worry a little bit at that point. But we've had some good results since that point. A 2-1 victory over Villa in the first round, or the second round of the Carabao Cup. Reyes and Gassam. And then the best result so far, a 3-1 away win against Man United. This was deserved. This was not lucky. Moran and a Chin brace. Followed that up with a 6-0 victory against Stoke. Chin with 4 goals, Leo and Martin. And we've just lost against Brighton in the last league game we played, but Ruben Reyes sent off after 45 minutes, and they really didn't create a lot. They scored with a goal with Martinez, and yeah, I think perhaps on the balance of play, a draw might have been a fair result. We completely outplayed Oxford in the Carabao Cup third round, but they scored with one of their only chances, Martin getting the other goal, and we are now today going to be playing Leeds at home. This is where we are, currently 10th in the league, so a little bit lower down than maybe we normally are at this sort of time, but I think we've got a great opportunity here against Leeds to maybe push ourselves again into the European picture. Let me know what you think of the signings, what do you feel about the shape of the squad, and hopefully you can give me some idea of what you feel about how you've seen the squad playing in this first match. Okay, team, we're going with Martin and Chin lead the line. We've got Ngassam on the left, Leo on the right, Long and Cortez in the centre with Lang, Besher, Hayward and Sharold across the back line, Gomez in goal. So a fair few of the new boys in there. We've also got other players on the bench, like some Moran on the bench who we can bring off, and Lawrence and various other players. Reyes at the minute is out on due to his red card, so he's missing a couple of games. He absolutely flew into a challenge, double-footed high challenge. It was a very, very deserved red card, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a win here against Leeds. Well, chance from a corner, 14 minutes in. It's been a solid start for us by the look of it. Probably a few more chances than they've had, but no real chances of note. Here's Lang, nice ball down this left side. He's going to try and play Long in. Oh, he's got in. There's Chin, and Chin it into the top of the net. It was a beautiful finish. Is that going to be allowed though? Referee is looking at it. All of the Leeds players crowding the referee. Looks like it's disallowed. It is. Lovely finish from Andy Chin, but it's not going to count. Brighton again ahead in their game. That's 6 in 6. So Chin slightly ahead of the play. Oh dear. Well, Gomez at the back. I'm still not sure quite what we're going to do if we end up with DeVos and Gomez in the same side, but we'll sort that if we need to. At the minute, Gomez is my first player, and Chin and DeVos is going to be leaving the club. That's the plan. Lovely ball through to Ungasson. Looking to find someone there. Oh, that is unlucky, but we've managed to pick it up. Leo's got it. Can he turn? Oh, it's cleared away. Hayward, again, does well. Shardarud. They're putting pressure on us, but we're holding firm. And again, looks like this is one of those that is going to come back at us. And it's gone through us, and this is so frustrating when this happens. We've had chance after chance after chance, couldn't pass the ball through, and you sort of know where these things are going. It always seems to, these highlights always seem to go for the opposition rather than us, where they're really, really long. But a lovely through ball, really good. Goalkeeper seems to be floating, which isn't a good thing. You want to be on the floor if they're putting the ball underneath you. But we're 1-0 down against Leeds. Not ideal here. Not really deserved it, I don't think. Right, here's Lang. If we can get a point out of this, that will be positive. Just don't want to lose these sort of games. Need to keep positive, keep picking up points where we can. Oh, it's a lovely ball in there. Chin. And again, is that going to be offside? He's got to sort his run really, really carefully there. I think that one is allowed, thankfully. So it is 1-1. Chin is so, so important to what we do. Lovely ball in. Martin just into Chin, and no one's stopping that. It's 1-1. Come on, boys. Let's get another goal. Martin looking for the pass. Can't find it. Into Galvin. No one seemingly able to win the ball back there. Pushing it back. It's a lovely ball through. Fensom. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. Albornoz into the bottom corner, and you saw that coming a mile off, didn't you? Ball out there, and just in the hole there behind the defence. Didn't see him, didn't mark him. It's a lovely ball there. Probably should have got out to him, prevent the cross. Nobody here. All the defence kind of all had moved back to stop the cross. It's 2-1 to Leeds. They've had 2 shots that we've seen, and they've scored both of them. A little bit frustrating because I don't think we've been too bad. I don't think we deserve to be a goal behind, but there we are. That's what it is. Right, Puzin on this right side. Leo's done brilliantly there. Oh, over the top. I mean, you look at the XG, you sort of say, well, maybe we deserve something more out of this. Lovely ball, but it's Chin. Did he handle that? Oh, he's done brilliantly there. Wheels away, hand in the air. Looked like he could have handled it, but I don't think they're looking at that. Lovely little ball. I mean, could there be... That's a lovely timed run. Goalkeeper was really late, or really early going down, so we might make a couple of changes just to freshen things up. Swap the 2 wingers, Poirot and Moran coming on for Leo. So here's Hayward. Oh, this is nice. Moran and Martin at the far post. Was he standing on side? I think he was, you know, folks. 3-2. That's really nicely done. Lovely little bit interplay there with the substitute. Long plays it in. And they defended it well. But Hayward does brilliantly there. Moran, that's the key. The picking that pass. I thought he was going to the far post, but we are 3-2 up now. Very, very good. And it feels deserved. We've played really nicely so far. Here's Poirot. Yet to have his really top game here. Here's Moran off the left side. Can he get something here? Oh, way wide. Well, 78 minutes. And in all honesty, this has been all us. Just don't want to do anything silly. It looks set up for us to do something silly here. But we're passing the ball around nicely. Here's Poirot. Lovely little turn there. Can he find the pass? Oh, it's beautiful. And Moran, bottom corner. And they're looking at it. But I've got to say, looks a cracking little goal. Really does. I think he got the timing right on that. It's disallowed. I can't believe that. We've had 2 goals disallowed. But we are so close to just... Oh, it was that pass that was the key. It was Chin just offside. Moran stayed onside with the second pass. But that's really, really nicely done. Late changes, but it hasn't changed things. And we win that 3-2. I mean, yes, the first half was close, but we absolutely bossed that second half. Moran and Chin with 2 goals disallowed, but Chin and Martin also scoring to give us the 3-2 victory. I don't think anyone can deny that was a very, very deserved win. Let's see what's done to the league table. Well, there we go. We are just sneaked up into 7th place, which is very, very nice. Newcastle, late goal against them has meant that they've dropped down below us, so we're in those European spots. We just need to keep going. Now, there's a great win over Leeds, deserved, but maybe we're conceding goals a little bit too easily. That still looks like a bit of a problem. So looking forward at the next few games, well, October looks a pretty straightforward month in terms of who we've got. Luton away, who are 17th, Huddersfield at home, who are 18th, Everton away, who are 16th, and then we've got Sheffield United in the Cup. Wolves 11th, Tottenham 10th, and then Manchester City first. I think we're going to come back for the game against Liverpool at the very start of December, and we'll see how things have gone. Anyway, folks, let me know what your thoughts are with all of that. Again, we're still going to be looking for opportunities to move to perhaps some of the bigger sides in the league if they turn up, but only those starting with the letters A to F. If you enjoyed the episode and the series, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.